Hey there everyone, Sean Webb with another Gears video analysis with a PGA Tour player. This is a multiple tour winner. I happen to have his capture here in the software. And again, today we're going to take a little more of a deep dive into just one small aspect of the swing that I had a question about. Last week I never got to get around to answering it, but today I'm going to do that, and we're just going to look at kind of really detailed look at what the left knee does during the swing for these high-end players. And the great part about Gears, I can turn on this bones feature to kind of highlight the leg, the upper leg and the lower leg. And so you can a little more clearly see the difference in how it's bending and moving. And on top of that, you've got the left knee joint angle here, which is just a number representation of the angle between the kind of upper leg and lower leg as the swing plays back and through here. So what we're going to do is kind of take a look at the bending motion of that leg and the timing of that bending motion and how that can affect the swing of your swing and how it affects some of these high-end players. So again, at address, most of the time you'll see fairly equal. I've talked about this in another video. He happens to have his left knee bent a little bit more than the right, but most of the time you're just trying to get those somewhat to be equal so you can get equal pressure in each foot at the start of the backswing, and you're basically just balanced. Now, as you go back, one thing you're going to see that you don't hear talked about a lot is you're going to see that angle in the left knee increasing. So it starts at 34.8, 35, 36, 37, keep going, 40, 40, 44, 45, 46, 47, and it tops out at the top of the backswing at 50. So he's taken his left leg and left leg and gone from a 34-degree angle with here to here, this angle being 34 degrees of knee bend or knee flex, and increased that amount to 50. So you don't hear that talked about a lot, but the more we study these swings, the more we're starting to see this angle here increase, and I start to look at it more. And instead of the right leg losing a bunch of flex, it loses a little bit of flex to get this important angle to the hips here that you see, the right hip higher than the left. To do that, you're going to see the right leg bend a little bit. You're going to see the left leg bend even more. So that's a great way, and we talked about this in another video also, to get angle to the hips, which is going to allow you to get the pressure to the lead foot on the downswing and kind of use the ground reaction forces that provides to get more clubhead speed. So if you've been trying to keep your knees level, and this is why I like to do these videos, because sometimes you just need a concept. So if you've been trying to keep your knees level, it's okay to let the knees change flex, especially it's okay to let the left one increase in bend, and it's okay to let the right one lose a little bend, but it doesn't lose as much as you would think. It's a little bit deceptive, and sometimes it looks like they lose more than they do, but the more and more I look at these gear swings, I think some of that is just kind of a way that the leg kind of rotates a little bit, the right leg. So with a 2D camera, it's a little hard to tell what the knee bend is actually doing, but his right knee starts at 27, and he loses 25, 24, 23, 22. Okay, so lost about 5 degrees, not a whole lot. But it seems to me, just eyeballing this, if I was just looking at this from a purely visual standpoint, it looks like he loses more than that. But anyway, back to the left leg. It's okay to let that left leg increase in flex. Now, in the downswing, start to shift the pelvis to the left. You see the hips start leveling out. Now he's going to lose that knee flex. So as he's coming down and shifting his hips to the left, he's pushing into the ground with his left leg, which starts to straighten the leg. So that starts to elevate the pelvis, which kind of bends his hand path more up. That push into the ground allows him to increase his clubhead speed and kind of utilize the ground force. And you see some of these younger players push so hard that they actually get airborne to the driver, like a Justin Thomas, who just won the PGA. But this player at impact still has a little bit of knee bend. He's got 12 degrees. And then right after impact, you're going to see him kind of snap it straight. So not sure if this player has any knee issues yet, but that could be something that arises as he continues to play. But all the players you're going to see losing knee flex all the way into the finish. And obviously in the finish, he's got 0. So anyway, I hope that kind of answers the question that was asked. What should a left knee do? This person was kind of trying to keep their knees more level throughout the swing. But you can see how much movement that left knee really has throughout the swing. And it goes from pretty rapidly, once they get to level, the knees are both equally flexed right here when the club is at last parallel, and then rapidly that knee straightens as he pushes into the ground and even kind of snaps it into hyperextension a little bit into the finish. So again, it's not the only way to do it. This is what this one particular player does, but I see a lot of commonalities with these good players, and definitely they're not keeping that left knee the same as it was at address. It's gaining some flex and then losing flex. It's pushing up all the way through the shot into the finish to a straight kind of position with 0 flex. So anyway, hope that helps you out. If you have any more questions, let me know. I'd be glad to shoot more of these videos. And again, thanks for watching. Talk soon.